Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I will be showing you how to brew your own kombucha at home. Okay, so you will need a glass container. Here I have a 2-gallon container because we drink a lot of kombucha. A wooden spoon. I have my tea. I have black organic tea. I have green organic tea. Some organic cane sugar, and here is the SCOBY, which is the culture you're going to need to brew the kombucha. I happen to use this as a continuous brew, so that means I brew my tea, and then this container has a spigot, so I just fill my bottles and then re-add the tea to it, so it's just continuously brewing. What I did a little bit earlier was to clean off the SCOBY with some clean water because it had some yeast growing on it, which is fine. You can just wash that off. And for this 2-gallon container, I have 4 cups of starter liquid. And then I'm going to fill the rest up with sweet tea. So let's get started on making the tea. Okay guys, so I have the water boiling in my pot. I have a really big pot because as I said, we make a lot of kombucha. So I have the water boiling already, so I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar to that. Okay, get everything out of there. Because you want the sugar dissolved in the water. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and use our spoon, wooden spoon, to stir this, to dissolve the sugar. And you want your water boiling because you want to be able to brew the tea. That means draw the tea bags so that you get a nice tea flavor. And you can use it just about any tea other than teas with oils. Don't use flavored teas. Try to stick with ones that are organic and unflavored. And let that continue to heat up until it's ready to add the tea bags. Okay guys, I went ahead and added some of the sugar water, the boiling sugar water, to the tea bags. I have 12 green tea bags and 12 black tea bags for my 2-gallon container. Just to make a concentrated tea. You could add it to the liquid itself, but I prefer to do it this way. That way I can better monitor it. And then I'm going to let it sit and brew for about 10 to 15 minutes. I like it really strong. And anyway, the SCOBY is going to eat all the caffeine in there. So we do want it to have a nice flavor. So we let this sit on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that we'll let it cool. Okay guys, it's been about 15 minutes, so I'm going to remove the sweet tea from the heat so that can start cooling, and then I'm going to remove the tea bags from this container here, the concentrated teas, and let that cool also. Okay guys, our tea is nice and cooled, so we're going to get ready to add it now to the starter liquid, which is 4 cups in this 2-gallon container. Okay, so now we're going to add the tea. And then we're going to fill up the container with the remaining sweet water. Okay guys, now we've filled it all the way to the top. We're going to just take our spoon, our wooden spoon, and stir everything so that the starter liquid gets mixed in really well with the sweet tea. Okay, and then the very last step is just to add our SCOBY right on top. It may sink, it may float, we don't know. Let's just see what it does, but either way, just get it in there and see what it does. And then we're going to take a paper towel and just dry off the edges so that everything is nice and dry. And then place our paper towel right on top, like so. And seal it with our rubber band. And we're sealing it so that no dust particles or bugs get in there, because then it will ruin the whole batch, and it allows the kombucha to breathe. And now we place the container in a dark area that it will be undisturbed and will be at room temperature to a warm temperature, and then we'll let it stay there for about 10 to 14 days. At day 10, you start tasting it to see if it's to your liking. If you like it more sour, then let it go a day at a time and you taste it, and then you'll see if it's ready for bottling. There you have it, guys. Your kombucha is ready for brewing.